It's bigger than hip hop, yeah.
Hey guys, I got a battle here with someone I found from the Cerebi chat room. He's pretty good. Yeah, he's actually really good. This is our second battle. The first one we had was actually pretty epic too. It turned out to be a stall war at the end, but what can you do? It's just stall. And you guys should probably check out the battle we had before this. It's on my channel and whatever. Anyways, I lead off with my Garchomp, and thinking I had the Yachi berry, I could take the Ice Punch, but I'd still take it anyways. But it would have been better to have the Yachi berry. But whatever, I just set up my rocks and then go for the Protect to see if he would go for the other Ice Beam, or just to gain some health back. And I stay in again, thinking I could live another Ice Beam. I don't know why, but he sets up the Reflect on my Protect, so that's good for him. And then I'm just gonna go into my Tyranitar, which is a really good Cresselia counter in my opinion, but he's gonna switch out while I go for the sub, so that is good for me. But he switches out to his Scizor, and I know he's gonna use U-turn, but I don't wanna predict too early in the game, so I'm just gonna go for the safe Focus Punch. And right here, I think he's going to switch out into his Sableye, since Focus Punch won't do anything to it, obviously. And I don't know what kind of Sableye this is, but I don't want maybe him to Will-O-Wisp my Tyranitar, so I'm just going to switch out into my Desukon, because I don't really care if that thing is burned, paralyzed, or poisoned, or whatever. And yeah, he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, and I still don't know what kind of Sableye this is, but I figured out that the moveset is Recover, Will-O-Wisp, Taunt, and Metal Burst later in the game. So yeah, he uses Taunt, so I can't set up my screens. So this Desukon is basically useless, but I'm gonna go for the Nightshade just to see what attacking move he had at that time, just in case. But he goes for the Metal Burst, and I'm slower, so that kind of fails right there. And then right here, I'm just gonna switch into my Starmie while he uses Recover. So I guess that was a good prediction. I don't know, or he just wanted to get health back. But whatever, I switch into my Starmie. And I should really have Life Orb on him, because it's not max special attack, but I keep leftovers on this. And I'm just gonna go for the Hydro Pump, I guess, just to get some damage on it. But the Metal Burst will kill me, so kind of wasted my Starmie here. Maybe if I had the Life Orb, it would have done more than it did right now, but if I could just send out my Tyranitar, or I mean the Sandstorm would have killed it maybe. But anyways, I go into my Salamence, and I know he's gonna switch out into his Cresselia, but I still go for the Dragon Claw because I don't want to set up a Dragon Dance, because even if I do, its Dragon Claw won't do anything to it. But I don't want to stay in or anything, so I'm gonna switch out and go back into my Tyranitar. And he's going to set up the Reflect, so that is kind of bad for me, because this is a physical Tyranitar, except with Ice Beam. So, yeah. And right here, I'm just going to set up the sub, because I'm just going to keep using Crunch on it to get defense drops, or just kill it. And Ice Beam doesn't do anything to me, so I know I'm safe behind the sub right now. And he switches out into his Jirachi, which I'm really going to hate in this battle, because in our other battle it was really a pain. So I just want to get rid of this, so I'm just going to keep spamming Focus Punch on him, and he's going to try to set up the Calm Minds on me. But even with like +2 Calm Minds, Thunderbolt still won't kill my sub or whatever. And yeah, Focus Punch doesn't really do that much, but sooner or later I go for the Crunch just to get the defense drop. But he goes for the Wish, so he's going to try to get his health back and stall me out. And I think right about here I go for the Crunch. Okay, never mind. I still go for the Focus Punch. And he sets up the Doom Desire, so his Thunderbolt won't kill my sub, but the Doom Desire will. And I'm just going to keep using Focus Punch. He gains his health back by the Wish. So basically he's still getting outstalled or whatever right here. And he goes for another Wish. So right here I'm going to use Crunch. And I get the defense drop, which is good. So I'm going to go for the Focus Punch to see how much damage it does, or either keep using the Crunch for the defense drops. But I go for the Focus Punch, and he goes for the Thunderbolt, which won't kill my sub. And the Focus Punch will do a decent amount after the defense drop. A little more than it did before, but whatever. And he goes for the Doom Desire, and I do not. I think right here I might set up another sub. I can't remember. And let's see. Oh, right here his reflect wears off, so he switches and goes out into his scissor because he gets. I guess he just wants to U-turn me out if I use sub, but I didn't want to use sub because I did not want to stall or waste time in the game because I just hate stall or whatever. And he goes onto his scissor like I said, and I know the bullet punch is gonna come. I mean, is coming. So I switch out to my Salamis just to get the intimidate on him. And even with the intimidate drop, choice bandit scissor still does a lot with the bullet punch. So I'm just gonna switch out into my Rotom to take it. And I'm gonna use trick here because I know he's gonna switch out into his Jirachi or Cresselia. So I get the Scarf on Cresselia, which is good because I'm going to be able to kill it with the Thunderbolt or Hydro Pump. But for some reason, I go for the Shadow Ball here, and that's kind of stupid because it isn't stabbed anymore because the it's like water and electric now. So that was really stupid on me. And he locks himself into Moonlight, so I guess that's good for him. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I can just take it down with Hydro Pump now. So yeah, he gains his health back, and I'm gonna use Hydro Pump, and I think it's either gonna kill it or it's gonna be left with a little bit, and the Sandstorm's gonna kill it. But all right, yeah, take it out, and then he goes into his Jirachi, and I want the leftovers on this Rotom because Light Clay is useless for me, and I know Light Clay is gonna be useless for him, so I'm gonna use Trig again, and I know it can survive a Thunderbolt at least by a little bit or whatever. And yeah, I live with 79. Close to 60, 10 away from 69, but whatever. And yeah, I'm gonna go out of my Tyranitar, and he's gonna go for the Thunderbolt, which won't do nothing. So I'm gonna set up a sub and use Focus Punch, but he switches and goes into his Glade. So he has the Reflect up, and Crunch won't really do that much. It will do like almost half, but it won't do that much. But after the reflect is off, I'll be able to take it down. So it goes for the drain punch just to take my sub out, and then yeah, right here I go for the crunch, and oh wait, I don't know if the reflect is up or not because that did more than half actually. Okay, but whatever. And I know he's gonna go for the drain punch again, or maybe the leaf blade or close combat. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure he just has Drain Punch and the Leaf Blade on here to take down a Tyranitar. But I'm just gonna go into my Desukon because it really can't hit it. So it's burned, and it can kill me off with another hit. But I live with like I don't even know how much, like yeah, 9. And I'm just gonna go for the Fleck because I'm probably gonna need that. But turns out I really didn't. Well, I can't remember, but I should have probably set up the light screen. But actually, the reflect kind of helped because I go into my Rotom and I use Shadow Ball, which again I probably should have just used Hydro Pump or Thunderbolt. And he goes for the Drain Punch. It doesn't kill me, so that was good setting my reflect up. So I still have my Rotom. And oh yeah, sorry for that. Something just got in the way of my recording and I didn't notice. And then right here, I'm going to go for either the Hydro Pump or no, I go for the Thunderbolt, and he switches out to a Scizor, so that is good for me. And so that takes Scizor down, because I don't want that thing bullet punching any of my Pokemon. So he's going to switch out into Sableye just to Will-O-Wisp me, so because he doesn't really have anything to take me down. So he's faster, he's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, and I'm just going to take it down with the Thunderbolt. So all he has left right now is, I'm pretty sure, his Glade and Jirachi and his last Pokemon. And I just go into my Salamence because I know I can Earthquake anything now. Well, yeah, and I get the Intimidate. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go for the Earthquake so that I can take it out. And then he's going to switch into his Jirachi, I think. Yeah, his Jirachi. And I know he's going to use Thunderbolt. I actually thought I tricked Scarf into this, so that's why I just switched out. I would have gone for the Earthquake or Fire Blast just to get damage on it, but I really wanted to save that for later because I know I can get some damage on that thing with Tyranitar, and I'm just gonna go for the sub and keep sub punching it just to get more damage on it. And he's gonna try to set up the Calm Minds on me, but I keep going for the focus punches. It does a decent amount that I can take it down with at least 2 to 3 more, but at the end I'm just gonna go for the crunch, because I either want the defense drop or I know he's gonna use wish and recover himself. But it turns out I get a crit, which I really wanted, because I do not want this thing stalling me like I said in the game 100 times. But he takes oh sorry, and he takes out my sub, and he goes for the Thunderbolt even after +2 Calm Minds, or +1, I can't remember, and I get a crit on the crunch, which is good. And his last Pokemon is Dragonite, and he thinks, I mean, he's hoping I get Parahaxed or he lives the Ice Beam, but he doesn't, so that is pretty much good game. Icie, you guys should, I don't know, battle him, try to find him or whatever, and yeah, rate, comment, and subscribe.